Massive poverty and obscene inequality are such terrible scourges of our times, times in which the world boasts breathtaking advances in science, technology, industry, and wealth accumulation, that they have to rank alongside slavery and apartheid as social evils. Millions of people in the world's poorest countries remain imprisoned, enslaved, and in chains. They are trapped in the prison of poverty. It is time to set them free. As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. Remember that hope is a powerful weapon even when all else is lost. If calamities had the weight of physical objects, we should long have been crushed down, or else, we should by now have been hunchbacked, unsteady on our feet, and with faces full of gloom and utter despair. Yet my entire body throbs with life and is full of expectations. Each day brings a fresh stock of experiences and new dreams. It's a good thing to help a friend whenever you can, but individual acts of hospitality are not the answer. Those who want to wipe out poverty from the face of the earth must use other weapons, weapons other than kindness. I am convinced that floods of personal disaster can never drown a determined revolutionary, nor can the cumulus of misery that accompanies tragedy suffocate him. A good pen can also remind us of the happiest moments in our lives, bring noble ideas into our dens, our blood and our souls. It can turn tragedy into hope and victory. Like slavery and apartheid, poverty is not natural. It is man-made and it can be overcome and eradicated by the actions of human beings. Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. It is the protection of a fundamental human right, the right to dignity and a decent life. While poverty persists, there is no true freedom. Do not look the other way, do not hesitate. Recognize that the world is hungry for action, not words. Act with courage and vision. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. I am not less life-loving than you are. But I cannot sell my birthright, nor am I prepared to sell the birthright of the people to be free. Of course the task will not be easy. But not to do this would be a crime against humanity, against which I ask all humanity now to rise up. When people are determined, they can overcome anything. The struggle is my life. I will continue fighting for freedom until the end of my days. Difficulties break some men but make others. No axe is sharp enough to cut the soul of a sinner who keeps on trying, one armed with the hope that he will rise even in the end. Since my release, I have become more convinced than ever that the real makers of history are the ordinary men and women of our country. Their participation in every decision about the future is the only guarantee of true democracy and freedom. A critical, independent, and investigative press is the lifeblood of any democracy. The press must be free from state interference.